About 11% of violent felony crimes this year in Monroe County were committed by people on parole. That's based on data to date. All of this according to the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. Isabel Garcia joins us now in the newsroom with how these leaders are connecting this trend to criminal justice reform. Izzy.
Yes, Adam, that recent data was gathered after several arrest announcements revealed the suspect to be a parolee. Now, both the DA and sheriff say changes for criminal justice reform laws in New York are a must.
We're experiencing a catastrophe right now in front of us, and it doesn't seem like we're doing much about it.
Citing recent murder arrests to two separate individuals on parole, county leaders say they believe bail reform is one source of the problem.
I guess what really brought it to the forefront was the arrest over the weekend of Justin Singleton. He was a parolee for the murder of Juan Perez, and it brought the attention to the community that parolees are getting, arrested for violent offenses, maybe at a rate that we've never seen before.
According to the DA's office, to date, there have been 403 violent felony offenses, 45 of which were parolees. With detention no longer an option under bail reform, it's a race against time to get cases prosecuted.
We're looking at the arrests. We're, quickly, doing our investigation along with our law enforcement partners, and we're trying to secure indictments and hopefully, get these cases before court as soon as possible.
We have data, and we simply just overlaid one data set on top of another. And all we're trying to show is there's some correlation. They have to be interrelated somehow. It doesn't mean it's the absolute cause of everything. There's a lot of stuff that's causing all this crime, but I think criminal justice reform is one of them.
Sheriff Todd Baxter tells me leaders need to do their part to make changes where they can.
We created a coalition of community members and other legislators that want to sit down and just say, hey, how do we just modify things one step at a time, right? And we've had some great meetings on that.
And the recently implemented Less is More Act limits the types of violations parole officers are able to make charges on, and that officially went into effect on March 1st this year. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Izzy, thank you so much. By the way, if you want to learn more about this and the other crimes that we're getting updates on, you can find all of that right now over at rochesterfirst.com.